am immensely pleased to address the seminar hosted by the Institute of Foreign Affairs today. The theme, Bringing Generations, Transferring Knowledge on Bilateral and Multilateral Negotiations, chosen for today's discussions at such a distinguished gathering is very pertinent and timely. I am confident that this seminar will remain an important interface between highly intellectual, experienced former as well as incumbent government officials, including seasoned ambassadors and a young generation of Nepali diplomats for exchanging knowledge, experiences, and innovative ideas on different aspects of international relations and foreign policy. I must acknowledge that this is a noble objective worth pursuing and a good initiative that the IFA has taken. I look forward to constructive engagements and meaningful deliberations throughout this session ahead. Dear friends, as we reflect on Nepal's foreign policy discourse as well as her glorious history as one of the region's oldest nation states, we are reminded of how important negotiations have been in shaping our foreign relations and safeguarding sovereignty, independence, stability of the country. Despite various odds and challenges at different historical eras, Nepal has prudently navigated complex, dynamic, and evolving geopolitical terrain in the neighborhood and beyond. In this regard, pragmatic negotiations of the political and diplomatic leaderships of the time have been crucial in successfully conducting Nepal's bilateral and multilateral diplomacy in preserving and enhancing our core national interests. In the realm of diplomacy, negotiation is not merely a tool, but a skill that requires patience, tact, and an unwavering commitment to national interests. Our ambassadors and senior government officials, past and present, have exemplified these qualities, forging cooperations, resolving conflicts, and advocating for Nepal's interests, both bilaterally and multilaterally. History is a testimony that several nations, empires, and civilizations have risen up and fallen down. As one of the oldest nations, Nepal has undoubtedly witnessed such historical upheavals. Today, as we continue to grapple with new critical issues and geopolitical rivalries, a diplomat's profession has become all the more important to work together for the global peace, stability, and prosperity. The issues that were previously unknown are considered as just of local relevance by students and practitioners of diplomacy and international relations have now begun to take the center stage in contemporary geopolitics. New and developing challenges such as climate change, cyber security, energy security, transnational organized crimes, artificial intelligence have become prominent areas of international cooperation and engagements. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that many of these transnational issues demand greater diplomatic acumen and tactfulness on our part. Diplomacy and negotiations are indispensable tools that help leverage our strength and potentials to reap benefits through a collaborative engagement with the international community. We must make sincere efforts to strengthen the capacity of our diplomats and institutions in order to overcome these structural barriers to a forward-looking, people-focused, and pragmatic diplomacy. I am of the view that we need to focus on assessing nuances of evolving geopolitical developments, harnessing policy innovation and negotiation skills, and engaging with international community, including development partners, in line with fundamental national interests of our country and the peoples. In light of economic, technical, and military power of Nepal, diplomacy is undoubtedly our first and last line of defense in safeguarding the sovereignty, territorial integrity, stability, and national independence of the country in the Committee of Nations. The views and experiences shared by the esteemed senior officials and diplomats will be of paramount value for our young generation of officials and diplomats in tackling all of these governance and foreign policy challenges with confidence. In this context, I would like to acknowledge former officials and diplomats for their devotion and service to the nation and the people. The vast knowledge and profound insights that you all possess are a valuable capital for the country's development and prosperity through foreign policy and economic diplomacy. To our current officials and diplomats, I encourage you all to absorb the knowledge shared in today's discussions and implement them in the course of taking the baton of official responsibilities with enthusiasm and diligence. You must feel particularly privileged to be guided by the wisdom and lessons learned from our esteemed predecessors. You all should prepare yourselves to embrace the challenge ahead with creativity, integrity, and a commitment to advancing Nepal's diplomatic objectives. To conclude, I extend my sincere thanks and appreciation to the Institute of Foreign Affairs for organizing this important seminar and inviting me to share my thoughts with the esteemed audience. Together, let us continue to bridge generations, foster dialogues, and enhance Nepal's visibility in the international community as a proactive actor of global peace, unity, solidarity, and prosperity. I thank you for your kind attention.